Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I'm here. How's everyone doing? Trying to get ready, trying to get my stuff together since I woke up and I wasn't quite ready. So I'm here now. I am just a minute earlier, which is good because I am trying to get everything done. Let's see. Hi Sarah, my girl. How you doing? How is it? How's everything going with you, my love? I'm just trying to get ready here. Like I don't know what's up and what's down. Helen is just finishing. That's good. I popped into her a little bit, but since I woke up a bit late, I just couldn't. Hannah Rainbow Colors. Hi Hannah, how you doing? Welcome to my Sunday Fun Day. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I have quite a few things here that I want to see. Let's see if we can finish some pages. I am so behind, but I also want to start others. So we'll see. In the meantime, let me show you while everybody gets here. I've been working on this and I'm having fun. I've done 2 pages in here and started a third one. This is how much I love this book, Sarah. Thank you. I love this book. And the last one that I did, which I haven't posted, but I don't know if I send you a picture. Helen showed her favorite of the week. Oh, nice. I don't know which one is my favorite of the week. I haven't done that much this week, but it's probably this one's. Can you see it? Let me stand up a little bit to see. Yeah. My light is kind of bad today. I don't know. Let me turn on the light over here. See if I can get some light. If I can get some indirect light. Oh, you love me. Yes, I did too. The book came out so good that I'm having a hard time deciding which one I like the most. But this is me. Auntie Chris, my girl. Hi. Yeah, I love this one too. And then I started another one where I started this one. And I don't know if you guys can see it, how I'm actually seeing it in real life. I know that the camera yesterday took a very patchy picture, which is not patchy. But after I did her skin, it's like I don't know what to go from now. Maybe we can work on this one. Good morning, Kim, mi amiga preciosa, ¿cómo estás? That last one looks fabulous to me. Yeah, the picture that I took yesterday, it was not a good picture. But I love how this one came out. And then I have something else that I did here this week, which was Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Hannah Music. Welcome to my Sunday Fun Day. Mimi says, good morning, Audrey. Been binge watching all of your videos last night. Oh, that's so sweet. I had a hard time sleeping. Oh, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I do the same. Bien, y tú. Yo estoy muy bien, corazón. Muy bien. So, this is the other one that I work on this week. And, can you see it properly? And, this is actually a tutorial. Well, it's not a color with me because I didn't tell you I did tell you what I use. So you could follow with me, but I only use soft oil pastels. I did base it with alcohol markers well over 2 months ago. Like you can see, I based it. But what I wanted to do, and I said in the tutorial, in the video, is that I wanted to see even if I have already based, if I can do the soft oil pastels. And you'll see that video tomorrow at noon, my time. So I am just loving this. Let me see what everybody's saying. Cheryl, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll close my eyes and watch. Yes, just imagine it in your head. Yeah. Super cute, said Cheryl. I'm loving this. I also made another video yesterday about my 3 books from Kristen Karen, and I haven't edited that one, so I will edit this soon. And then I have here, which is one that I started. I think I started it on my birthday, which I haven't finished, but maybe we can finish it today. This one. And all I gotta do is fix her eyes, do her crown, and this little pendant here. And I think that's it. And then I can call it, like done. So let's do that. And I'm working with my pencils in here. It's a Faber-Castell Black Edition, but the South American version. I'm gonna go ahead and move some stuff around so I can color. Hold on. Let me get stuff done. And let's put this one over here. And let me get comfortable. Oops, did I move the phone? There it is. Okay, so let's get this act together, because I don't have anything together from the last month. That looks 3D. Which one? This one? Or the other one? The one from Kristen Karen or the one from Emily Littlehall? Let me see if I can. Oof. I don't know if I can do this right here. Let me see. Oh. Let's do it this way. Yes. Yes, what? Looks like she's glue on the book. Oh, this one. Huh. That's funny. Yeah. That's great. If you think that. I don't know. Should I use... I'm kind of... Anybody there can tell me. I'm kind of wanting to do the crown with glitter pens. I think it will look better. Let me see, where's my glitter pens? They're not very close by. Hold on. What do you guys think? I agree, says Mimi. Cool. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my, yes, glitter. I'm going to go ahead and go and get my glitter pens to do her crown and her pendant. And then with that, I'm done with this one, and I can call it it. Hang up. I'm gonna get it. Okay. I reorganized my house this week, so now things are in different spots, and then I forget that I changed it. Glitter, says Sarah. Yes. Sharon said, well, we'll watch and make sure she doesn't move while you're gone. Hi, Gail. Hi, my girl. How you doing? Thank you for being here. And so she says, hey, Audrey, that green looks so stunning. Thank you. Like I said, I started this one on my birthday, and I made so many mistakes on her skin that I was upset. But I think I sort of fixed it. She's not perfect, but she's looking a lot better. And let's see. No, her crown should be gold. Let me see if I have some browns in here that could work. Let me see, like this one maybe. It's too yellowish. Too yellowish. Let me see which this one maybe. Can I can only see the lady that looks partial real like a marionette. Okay. Okay, let's do this one, and then we need to put a brown to add shadows. We will. So let's do it. Let me do this camera so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Hopefully the camera doesn't focus too much on my hand and my pen, and the rest might look fuzzy. I hope not. Yeah, this is fine. I just need to add some brown to the edges so it can look, so it doesn't disappear in the background. Okay. Mimi says, what glitter pens do you use? Okay, so I am using my ZSEM glitter pens. And in my opinion, this is the best glitter pens in the whole wide world. But that's my opinion only. I know I've seen some reviews and some people don't like them, but I love them. She's staring into the camera. She's looking right through you, Cheryl. I'm not being seriously silly. They are the best. I have the 18 set. Yeah, they're best. I mean, they're a bit pricey. I'm not gonna lie. They're a bit pricey, but they're very good. This was, yeah, this is my best find for 2026. Hi Mandy, how you doing? Happy for you to be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my Sunday fun day. Let's have fun. Let me get a brown to start doing something on this. Like a nice brown, that's a yellowish brown. Maybe this, no. It's too orangey. That's not good. Let's go with this one. I am doing very well, my girl. Thank you for asking. Gail says, I am gonna get those pens, Audrey, but bit by bit. That's exactly how I did it. I order, the first one that I ordered just to try them out was a set of the green ones, the 12. Because I figure, you know, if I don't really like them, I could probably use the green ones. And I love them. I fell in love with them. And then after that, I order the purple ones, I believe. But then I ordered them little by little. I mean, I couldn't afford all 72 all at once. So I ordered little by little. It took me about 2 months to get them. And then I bought, so I ended up paying more because when you get them like that, you pay more. But I still didn't have all the money together to go ahead and get the 72. So I had to order the storage, because when you order like that, they just come in boxes. So I had to order the storage. So I ended up paying more. When you order the whole 72, you get the storage too. But I didn't mind because there was no way I could order them like that. And this storage thing, I ordered it from Temu, which ended up being so much cheaper than if I were to order from Amazon. Yes, it takes a long time, but it's worth it. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yes. Well, I'm glad you're doing better than you were. We always want to do better. What is everybody coloring today? And you want to share with me? If you want to share and give me some art tags, you can send them to my Instagram and I'll show it here. Oh, I think the crown is gonna look good with glitter pens. I'm glad you guys said that I should do that. Let's see. Mandy said, Gail says, ah, yeah, the full set comes with a nice case. Dawn, hi, Dawn. Hi, my girl. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, it comes with a case, which is actually a better case than the one I got, because mine I had to just like push them in for them to fit. So that's not good, but hey, I made it work. I made it work. Okay. Don said, I use gel pens, Minnie. Cheryl said, if I'm able to sit down, probably be here. And the tortoise from my last Sunday. Okay, good. Kim says, I'm trying to get my Castle Art soft touch set swatch and put into color families like Claire charts. Oh, great. Which Castle Arts did you get? Um, I do like how that crown is coming out with the glitter pens. It makes it pop from the background, which is what I wanted. I don't think Kim will be filming that. But who knows, she might. Color from Brother 3, my sweet friend. Thank you for coming. I love seeing you here. It's amazing to have you here, Maria. You know, every time I hear, I say your name, I don't have the whole song in my hand, but had you seen, what's the name of that movie? It's an old movie. The Sound of Music. Yeah, The Sound of Music. There's a song about Maria, something about, I can't remember. And I'm not going to look for it and put it because then YouTube will flag me. But every time I think about that name, Maria, I think about that song. Well, I'm so happy you're here. Kim says, Kim is in pajamas and doesn't have a YouTube. We are not filming. Yes, that song, exactly. Something about Maria. When she's in the convent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Google it. Ask ChatGPT. Go on YouTube. Find it. It's great. Rolling on the floor laughing, says Shara. Gail says, I love a good swatching session. It probably like Maria. Yeah, that's the one. And Maria, I been thinking, I told you I was going to do the video that you did. It's called The Story Behind a Page. I want to do it. I haven't had the time because I just came back. Well, last week I came back from my birthday getaway. But I'm thinking about doing it. I need to start looking into my books and seeing which color pages I have that have a good story behind it. Gosh, I need to be careful with this. I might stain her face, and that will be irreparable. So I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do it this week, but I need to. I know I have a few in my head that work for the video, and I really want to do it. So probably this week. Maria says, I am the coloring in another Maria. Oh, you're coloring Maria Troll Sagan. Nice. Nice. Are you doing the page that we're doing in our group? The Aladdin page? Kim says, when you said Maria and musical, I think of Maria from West Side Story. Oh, that's a good one too. Yes. Okay, let's think about all the Marias. Yes, I will love to hear your stories. I am so happy that Erica, Annika, and Jackie have done it. Yes, I haven't watched theirs. I know Annika put it out and I've been busy, but I want to go watch theirs. I haven't seen Erica's yet. I mean, I haven't even seen it pop up on my YouTube. But I want to do it. Maria by Santana, great tune. Okay, share that too, Mimi. Early worms everywhere. Mimi, that's the song I get in my head when I hear the name Maria. Yes, Aladdin. I haven't even started on mine, and to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. This month has been tough for me as far as coloring because of all the things that it's in my head. And it's better I don't talk about it. So just to be able to, I'm going to turn this around so I don't smear the glitter with my hand. Can you see it better there? I don't want to smear it. So yeah, I am probably not going to be able to do all my commitments this month. And I'm trying to color what makes me happy at the moment, so I can deal with my anxiety this month. I have very high anxiety this month, and so I don't want to feel like I'm doing a job, and that's why I don't think I'm doing any commitments this month. And I apologize to everybody that I am supposed to be coloring with, but I don't want to feel like I'm doing a job this month. I want to relax, and I want to enjoy my coloring, and I want to explore new things, and that's the only way I can go about easing my anxiety that my real life is giving me. And so there, I said it. Let's see what else. Dawn says her song and her Amazon. Okay, she did it. Helen has my mom singing that song from The Lion King. Maria said, I'm sorry to hear that. Take your time and color only what feels good. Sending hugs. Thank you, Maria. Kim says, Audrey, you don't have to apologize. Color for pleasure, Audrey. Thank you, my Sarah. You're my bestie. You always know what to say. You all are amazing. Audrey, do what you're driven to do. Thank you. I hear you, says Audrey. I normally come, but I feel warmy. Yeah. You are becoming a real expert in oil pastels. And yeah, I don't think I'm young, but I am really enjoying my journey through of soft oil pastels. And I think this month I'm trying to explore more of that. And I think that's probably what I'll be doing more. And I did tell you, if you guys weren't here when I said that I recorded a how-to with color pastels, and I wasn't talking about backgrounds because most people use soft oil pastels for backgrounds, and I did too. I do too. I still do, and but I went further with my soft oil pastels, and I decided to go for the whole picture, the whole page. Like, not if it's too small. Like smaller details, I still want to do with pencils. But like everything else, like in this one, and is like this one. The belle is soft or pastel. Her face is soft or pastel. Her dress is soft or pastel, so top with pencils. Her hair in the background. So so I'm trying to explore that more because I'm feeling that is helping me release some of the anxiety that I'm carrying this month. Hold on, somebody sent me a message. Okay. Let's see if you have anxiety normally, then it's a high anxiety month. I have no idea why. Um, mom thinks you're younger than me by your boys. Well, I just turned 59. I don't know how old you are, baby. Dawn said, nice picture. Thank you. Gail says, lots of hugs and hugs and your way, Adri. Thank you. I feel them. I'll take some too. Okay, yes, take some. There's plenty for everybody. All right, so let's continue with this. And I don't want to smear this. So 44. Okay, so I'm definitely older than you by a lot. Maria says, I'm turning 61 this year in October. Nice. I cannot wait to be 62. For one reason and one reason only. And is that I will actually retire. I mean, I am retired right now, but I will actually be able to file for retirement at 62 in the USA. So I got 3 years. I told you were 50s. Yeah. Auntie Chris says you can do small details with oil pastels. You just need a mask. Okay, so you're talking about different pastels. You're talking about chalk pastels. I'm talking about soft oil pastel, the creamy ones. The little mark seems to magically appear in our rooms about the size of a playing card. Oh, are you talking about the same thing? I'm not sure. Preacher girl, preach. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey. I turned 60 in June. Where are you, Mimi, at? Where's your location? Um, Lay, happy birthday. I had one in June too, sis Dawn. So when was Dawn's birthday? Was it her birthday this month too? This is my birthday month too, and Chris's birthday one. Hmm. No, I'm never talking about chalk pastels. I hate chalk pastels. Yes, I don't like them that much. I have them, but I don't like them that much because they rub into everything. I'm in North Florida. Okay, okay. So you're in the USA. I don't know if you're doing the same thing that me, like waiting to be 62 to retire, or are you gonna go ahead and wait for the full retirement at 67? June 28th. Well, happy late birthday, girl. Mimi says, happy late birthday, Char. Yes, we all wish you a very happy birthday. Wish you had a great birthday. So we are June, July. I'm chatting this morning. I'm chatting this morning. Oh, okay, so you're talking about the same thing that I am. The soft, creamy pastels. Like these ones. What happened here? What do I do with them? Yeah, I don't have them by. I'm disabled, so I don't work. Oh, okay. Mm. Cheryl says, thank you, and Sis Audrey and Auntie Chris have birthdays this month. I have special needs, says Dawn. I used to work, says Mimi. I was a social worker. I work with Alzheimer patients and their families. Mm. Yeah, I have an aunt that has Alzheimer's. And amazingly, my mother, as old as she is, she still hasn't gotten dementia, like elderly dementia. Cheryl said, I used to work with a group homes as caregiver and a person assistant or attendant. Okay. It's a devastating disease, says Mimi, that affects the whole family. Yeah. Yeah, I see it on my cousin. She's the sole caregiver of her, my aunt. And yes, it takes a toll. Okay. That looks good. I think I'm gonna do what you guys think. Emeralds for the big stone, and then rubies for the little ones. And for the emeralds, I'm gonna go with this and this. Yeah, I'm gonna use this too for the emeralds. But I want this to dry up a little. I don't think if you guys can see the glitter. Okay. Sarah says, I'm working hard to avoid dementia even though it doesn't run in my family. My mom just turned 90 and she is still sharp. Yeah, my mother's still sharp too, and I hope that neither you nor I get dementia either. That's just, I see it on my aunt, and my aunt is a lot younger than my mother, but I see how hard it is on my cousin. Let's see. I hope this is not too dark in here. Let's just do it this way. Okay. 10 years ahead of Audrey, yes. Cheryl says, right, they said the first step is reduce sweet intake. What? Sweets or intake, and making sure to push for 8 or more hours a day sleep. Well, I'm already not gonna make it. There is also dementia that kicks in from improper sleep. Oh gosh, not a very good news for me. And but that one can be temporary. Okay, sleep is the most difficult part. Yes, I mean the sweets. I already stopped consuming sweets a long time ago. But the sleep part is the hard part. See how they dried up. Cheryl said, I have lots of older sisters now after being the oldest of my siblings. My best friend ended up in the hospital because she was taking care of her father with Alzheimer's, says Kim. Yeah, it's a difficult situation. I mean, when you're dealing with elderly parents, that could be a lot. Okay, that makes sense. Cheryl says you guys are all my oldest sisters and siblings. Okay, so there. The emeralds are done. Let's do the and Let me see. Let's see. Which one should we do? Let's go with this one and this one. Yeah. Let's do this one and this one for this stone. And I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Oops. I don't want to smear anything. Okay. Now we just need this and fix her eyes. Okay. And let's do this. So the lighter, yeah. Ooh, this wasn't dried up yet. I'll get back to the chat in a second. Okay, let's fix her eyes. What did I do with this stuff here? And I put all my things together because I hate to make a mess while I'm working. Okay. Let me see. Kim says, and the thing is, it didn't need to happen. The family had enough money for him to go to a memory care facility, and they were in denial. Yeah, it is so difficult to make those decisions. But it is a lot easier to put somebody in a home, in the memory care place in the United States. They're expensive though. Than it is in a place like South America. Is this S? Yeah. Okay, so this one is done. Let me fix her eyes. And where did I put it to fix her eyes? Let's get this to fix her eyes. Yeah. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. I wanted black to be dry before I fix the white in her eyes. And let me see if I can have a black pencil like this one to take the dullness of her eyelashes. Let's take the dullness of her eyelashes. looks better. That looks better. Thank you. There. Okay, so I think, okay, let's do some. Oh, it's too much white in that one. I think we're done with this one. I think we could call it done. Let's put in the date in here. Today is the 19th, right? Yeah, tomorrow is the 20th. So this is July 19th, 2026. And we got it. It's signed. This sucker is done. No more of this one. Let's see. I have another one, which is where I just don't want to close this yet because that might still be dry. I mean, not dry. Okay, so this is the one I'm working on for my collaboration. And let me see, is this ahead? For my collaboration for Joe Piggy Pens. I haven't finished, but I think I'm gonna do it offline on this one. Then I'm working on this one. Oh gosh, it all transfer here. All this transfer here. I needed to put a page in between. I didn't do it. And this is the one that is for my fairy tale friends group, but I don't know if I started it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't know when or if I'm going to finish it. I don't know. I'm not very happy with it. Like, I don't like how it's looking. But I might finish it later on. I just don't want to close this one yet because I'm afraid that I will mess up her eyes just like I did before. And then what else do I have here? I have this one. Oh, I have this one. But I'm not going to work on this one either. So I'm not feeling much of this right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this book away. About the ballerina, I don't like the curtains. I don't like those curtains. Like, I don't know, maybe if I go a dark heavy blue, it will look more like theater curtains, but I don't like it. I don't like how it is looking. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Antichrist is finally is not called a mask. It's called an erasing shield. It's basically a little all-purpose stencil for tiny details. Oh, okay. I can't look at it in here because I'm reading the chat from my other channel that I'm not using. So just send it to me on my IG. I somehow have 3 of these in my art room. Good. Hi, Jeanette. Hi. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you made it. I'm going to go ahead and put this book away like that because I don't want to shut it because I think her eyes might get messed up again. And I see you already sent this. Thank you, Auntie Chris. I'm going to put this away and then go for the next one. Okay, so What should we work on next? Let me see. So I want to show you the one that I'm coloring for just collaboration. I haven't started yet, but the page that I'm going to be doing for Jess is, and I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this one for a while, is this one. Let's lift it up. Let me see if I can see it better. So it's a double page spread. Let me take this thing away from here. It's a double page. And I'm super excited about this one. This one, maybe you're talking about the romantic country turtle. Yeah, I had this one for so many. I got them when they first came out. But yeah, this is the page that I'm gonna be working for just collaboration, and I can't wait to start it. But I know this one has to be done with Prismacolors. So I'm not gonna start on this one because I need to figure out my color palette. But yeah, let's put this one away. And then this one, okay. Janet said we had just taken the boat into be mended again. I have a signal. Okay, hope it can be mended. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to do something from this book, like start something from this book. I haven't touched this book in such a long time that I want to do something here, but I don't know which page yet. And I don't want to do something that's so drastically hard because I don't want to be consumed this month. And I have this 2 tag, which I might want to do like this one with the strawberries, or this one with the little dog that kind of have the floppy ears like my Bruno. And this has too many flowers. I don't think I want to do that. Oh, I love this. I love it. Maybe I could do that. Like I don't have to start a whole page and be committed. Oh, I love this one. It only has a couple of flowers. Yes, I love that one. Or looks like this one. You ordered, Mimi says I ordered that book. Should be here next week. You ordered this book, the twins book. That is a great book. And the paper is amazing. Oh, I love this one too. And this one is summary. Okay, so you guys know about my my August hashtag. That reminds me. My August hashtag is in the summertime. So anything summery, anything with, you know, beaches and, you know, vacations and, you know, things that we could do on vacations, like have a nice cocktail. Yeah, so that's what I think I might want to do this one. And I'm seeing it greens and yellows because of the sunflowers, the lemon, and the oranges, and the lemon here. Watery splashes, a nice iced tea. It looks like an iced tea. Yeah, let's start on this one. her face. Let me start her face with soft oil pastels, her skin. We could do that. Oh, we don't need an hour yet. Okay, we're good. Who else is going live today? I don't know. Let me do this right here. And let me bring this right here. And this. And this. And this. You're gonna love it. It's a lovely, lovely book. Okay, let's put this over here. And let's get to work. Mimi says, awesome book. Awesome, glad you're working on that book. Yes, I love this book. And I haven't touched it lately because I've been doing so many other things. But let's work on this one. And don't forget, tomorrow at noon, United USA Central Time, I need to start on that book, says Sarah. Elex, hi. Hi. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you made it. Tomorrow at noon, I have a video coming out about how I do things with soft oil pastels. Check that video out. It's coming out tomorrow. I also got Iris Fairy Tales and Cat in the general store, I think. Oh, I haven't heard of the Cat in the General Store book. Send me a picture when you get it through my Instagram. Even though I'm not, like, I tell you to send me a picture, but then I'm going to want it. And I'm in no buy until December, I think. I said November, but in November I'm moving, so it's probably going to be for Christmas. If I get anything for me, it's going to be in December for Christmas. But I'm in a no buy. So I want to know, but I don't want to know. Because if I know, then I'm going to want it. And I can't buy anything. Jeanette says, because I was late. How are you, Audrey? I'm doing well, thank you. Trying to cope with anxiety. So I am, laying low. That's why I haven't been also too much on live streams, because I am trying to do other stuff just to cope with my anxiety. And so I'm trying to figure things out. But I'm doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. Oh, Elix, you're not feeling well today. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that, Elix. What is going on? Is it just like getting a cold or something? Okay. It happens like you're doing well, Audrey, despite the anxiety. Yes. Stomach issues. Oh, I hate that. Maybe says I'm in a major no buy. I impulse buy some all buyings from seller and trade page. Got 43 pencils for $80, including shipping. Couldn't pass it up, so no buy for a while. Will unless there's a new book. Yeah. Sorry to hear that you having the Alfred Hitchcock stomach. Is that the one that's going on the in the United States that I'm hearing about on the news? Okay. Now let's do. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Jeanette says, pleased to hear that you are doing better, Audrey. I've been worried about you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. You don't need to worry. No need to worry. I thought it would be safe because I hate letters. Oh, you did get it. The Alfred Hitchcock used to be a man that made suspenseful shows that usually had murder in it. At the end of the show, something will happen to the shadow of him telling the story. Yes, I remember watching those with my dad. So what I'm doing here is very similar to what you guys do with alcohol markers. I'm kind of basing, and then later I'll come back with pencils on top. That's what I'm doing, like basing. And his movies are for the birds. Yes, he did make that movie. He made many movies that are like that were like scary movies at the time. I think he made The Fly too. Okay, and Mimi says, I have a set of oil pastels, but I never use them. Gotta try them. This looks cool. It is my latest obsession. This is my latest obsession. I am so in love with working with this medium because it has made my life so much easier. Let's do the other one. You know, let me take this thing off this book because it just gets on the way. This little cover. I can always get it back on later. Sorry. I'm making a mess. Alright, and yeah, took it off because it just gets on my way. Let's turn this around like this. There we go. There we go. So I can work. My space is so small. I really had to figure out how to work on this space while I stream. Cheryl said, I was thinking about you this morning, Let's hope I didn't disturb your sleep. Millie, oh, good morning, Millie. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Cheryl says, Mom says I'm stronger. Sender, usually if someone goes to the store, they'll think of me and bring me what I was craving or call me. Well, that's good. That's a good gift. Millie says, what a cute page. Thank you. This is from the twins book. It's called A Journey to the Forest with the Twins. I think that's the name of the book. Do all pencils work on top of the all pastels? Well, I find that because this is so soft that polychromos don't work as well. So I usually do a harder pencil on top of this soft oil pastels, like polychromos or Pablos. And you know, tomorrow I have that video coming out and I explain everything there. Like I have a whole hour video explaining how I use my soft oil pastels and you know everything that I use, how I do it, and why I do it. So if any of you want to know how I do this, like in a step-by-step, you know, really well described way of doing this, watch the video tomorrow. It's coming out at noon, and if this is what you want to do, you don't want to miss that video. Let's see. I was actually planning on drawing the two girls from my story dancing in the rain with the umbrella. That's cute, Sarah. Sarah says, I'm using soft oil pastels in Fantasy World for a mermaid skin. Is dreamy. Oh my God, I'm so happy my bestie is using soft oil pastels. Yes. I love it. I want to see that. Did you get, you did say you had them, but they were not that good. Did you order a set for yourself? Okay, Cher said, my plan was to draw, and since I can't sit down, I'm doing that in some other coloring. Okay. Mimi says, I look forward to seeing it. Yes, I hope you like it. I really enjoyed making that video yesterday. Cher says most of our supplies will work on top of soft pastels, but brush tips you shouldn't use. At least not on your expensive markers. No, I don't think you should use markers on top of soft oil pastels. Not at all. That's a no-no. You really will ruin it. just as I used to play with different art supplies on top of pastels, the chalkiness just made me want to cover it. No, I don't think you should do those things. Sarah says, no, I'm working with the ones I have, getting used to them. Green skin. Oh, green skin. I love green skin. Yes. Okay. That one. Let's work on this one right here. And then we do the lemon. Mimi says your videos are awesome, not just your coloring, but your wisdom, your stories, and how in the end you feel better about your own coloring journey. Thank you. They do make me feel better. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't want to sit down to record, but when I do feel better. And I'm glad and so happy you enjoy my videos. What I love about soft oil pastels, and it's something that I have been trying to achieve with pencils, and sometimes depending on the paper, depending on the pencil, and how well the pencil and the paper gets along, sometimes I achieve it and sometimes I don't. And it's that smoothness from one color to another, like that blending of two colors that there is almost seamless. That is what I want my coloring pages to be, and sometimes it's very difficult to achieve and it takes forever because I don't use alcohol markers, and I don't like to base with alcohol markers. I don't like watercolors that much. I'm not good at it, and so my coloring has been almost 100% pencils. And that achievement of smoothness between one color and the other, that blending of the two colors, almost seamless is what I want to achieve. And that's what I get with soft oil pastels. And I think that's the reason why I like it so much, why I enjoy it so much, because I can make it look seamless. And even when I go with pencils on top, I still find that it looks amazing. In my opinion, okay, other people might say that doesn't look that good, but in my opinion, that's what I find. And that's why I like it. Do they have holes in these flowers? You see that? I'm not gonna make it with holes in the flowers. Let me see. I watched them all last night. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Cheryl, smile, head exploding. Mimi says, love learning about all the secret garden in Alice in Wonderland. Did you watch my Fabiana Atanasio review? Okay. Uh, Cheryl says, will agree the chalk will cling most like because if the color pencil will be used. What media will cling to has spray fixative and use watercolors or soft pastels, okay? And they also looks more natural and luminous, yeah. And no bleed through, yes. Exactly, that's a great thing about it, no bleed through. You can use it on these books that have double, you know, from one side and the other. Um, do you have a certain brand you like better? Um, I'm telling, oh wait, I'm saying, wait, where did it go? I, well, how can I put it? For me, I don't think it's about the brand. It's about the creaminess of the pen, of the crayon. Because I want to blend it. So if they're not creamy, I don't like it. And I'm using brands that are not known. They're like, I got them at Timu. So they're not like, this is the best brand ever. No. And in fact, I don't recommend anybody to get artist grade soft oil pastels because you really don't need it. What you need is for them to be creamy, buttery. That's what you need. So any brand that says that it's clean, creamy, buttery, extra soft, then you go with that one. I don't care what brand it is. Let me continue reading the chat. Hi, Dana. Hi. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you made it to my Sunday fun day. Cheryl said, I use the colors blender on my coloring pencil. Yes, some of the waxy will get into the colorless blender. So be careful with which one you use. Yes. Cheryl said the alcohol markers, you also have to worry if you do that, like she said, could cause a problem. Yeah. Mimi says, I did. Dana says, I hope all is well with you, with all of you. Thank you. Thank you for your good wishes. Mimi says, I got my old pastels on Temu too. This is the ones that I got. Let me show you the one that I, and this one is no longer available. So I kind of hate to show it because it's not available. But this is the brand that I get. It's a Chinese company, and I guess it's translated Del Green. But it's no longer available. So I also got, like, I got my skin set and I got it used. So they were already, but I don't care. So this one is the ones that are my student grade old pastels, and this is called the Stapleton Melanin series. And as you can see, they're already used, but I don't care because this will last me forever. And then I said my son, let me see where my other phone is. My son gave me some money for my birthday this month, and I ordered these ones. I don't know how they're gonna be, but I ordered them. Let me see if it's showing it here. And from Temu, because I can't order stuff from Amazon. I have a hard time with Amazon. I have a bad luck with Amazon. So let me see if I can show you my order on Temu. And okay, yes, it's in here. So they're cheap, they're really cheap, and it says they're creamy and buttery. It's having a hard time finding things. No, not that. I hate it when this thing does that. So I ordered this ones from Temu, and they're like $7. I mean, they're very cheap. It says it comes with 48 plus 4 colors for 4 whites, and all of mine are, my biggest set is 24, so at least this brings me 20 more colors, new colors that I don't have. And so it says they're creamy, the student level soft oil pastels. They are suave or very creamy and silky and buttery. So we'll see, but they're very cheap. Like I pay, it says 33,000, so I didn't even pay that. I paid less, and that's like $10. But I think I paid like $7, and that's with some money that my son sent me, and I still got more money that he sent me, but I'm not gonna spend it now. I'm gonna figure something else. Let me go back to the chat because I've been talking, and oh, Mimi says those are the ones you have. Which are the Del Green? I haven't tried them yet. Did you say you get these ones? Because those are, I love these ones. This, when I got them, and I tell the story on my video tomorrow. But when I got them, I was just trying things out, and then they went out of. They don't sell them anymore, which I kind of hate because I wish I would have gotten the biggest set. Am I in focus? Yeah. And I love them. Okay. Those are the ones I have. I haven't tried them yet. No, the other ones, the ones that I ordered, the ones with the flower and the, okay, so I don't have them yet, but those are the ones that I ordered. And the problem with Temu, it takes forever. It takes forever, so I'll probably get it in August. Oh, you said you haven't tried it. I was gonna ask you how creamy are they? Okay, there. So we got the bases for the 3 flowers. And let's go for the lemon. And I'm going to, for the lemon, I'm going to do 2 greens, and these 3 greens and the yellow. Let's see how that comes out. Let me see. Janet says, I got the Arteco set of 72, but I have not tried them yet. I need to set up a space at a table, not on a cushion on my lap. Yeah. Yeah, you need to have something sturdy underneath your coloring book. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's get it done, girls. whenever you feel with the oil pastels, so if you feel like you got too dark, just put a lighter color on top and it'll lighten up. Okay, that lemon is done. Let's see, we can do the oranges. And for the oranges, I want to go with the yellow, the two yellows, I think. Amazing, that looks so real. The blend is wonderful. That's exactly why I'm in love with this. That's exactly why I'm in love with this. So I'm going to use this 3 on this orange. See how that comes out. Okay? And I might use a little bit of white on top. So let's do that. Kind of nervous. I haven't done this one before. So let's do this one. And the more I work with them, the more I learn, the better I get. And you know how, I was thinking about the other day, you know how Annika is known for her amazing techniques on watercolors and gouache and all of those mediums are wet mediums. Also, Lucy Fox Art is known for those things. She's amazing. She knows the paper. She knows the watercolors. She knows techniques. She knows all of that. And they're like, wow, I admire them so much. They're just lovely ladies that know their medium so well. And they can do it with their eyes closed. And I'm thinking, I want to be a person, I want to be the one that knows my medium well. And what other medium that I feel better than the pastels, the softball pastels. So maybe one day I'll be known as the lady that does wonders with softball pastels, because when you love something so much, when you get passionate about something, you can get really good at it. Okay. Sarah says, already there, Audrey. Auntie Chris says, we were talking about this kind of thing last night in Annika's chat, and currently the expert professional colorist for rainbow pencils. You are my girl. You are. Let me see. Yeah, isn't that amazing? in this coloring community. I think that's one of the things that I really love about the coloring community. Whatever medium you want to work, you will find somebody that does it amazingly. And I wish I could do more in the in the um, in the watercolor and wet media. Did I put this one? I did. Let me do this one. Let me add a little bit of this. But I don't enjoy it as much. See, all of this gets touched up in pencils later. Okay, let me add, see if I want to add a little more, maybe like a reddish, like a reddish. If I move too much on that, let's mix it. And don't worry if you make mistakes, because all of this can get fixed if you like. This is too much red, but I'm gonna go over with yellow again. I'm gonna go over with yellow again and cover some of this redness. I just wanted to give it like a texture. I'll read the chat in a second. Here we go. There we go. I just wanted to give it like a little more of a deeper color without being too yellow, but also not too orangey. Auntie Chris says, but I'm like you, Audrey. I don't really have much use for alcohol markers, and I love media that will do a lot of work without a lot of effort. All pastels, crayons, multicolor pencils, big fat media. But I also really love paint and water media. I wish I love, like I had tried so many times, and I have many things to work on wet media, and I just, it just doesn't do it for me. Like, I want to see results. That's the thing. I want to see results. Then I don't have patience. So to work with watercolors and to make it look like I want it, I have to have patience, and I don't have it. That is my biggest problem. This is like a blood orange. More like a blood orange. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that, and I'm going to, and then when I come with the pencils, then I'll retouch it. Let's do this one now. And then this one is stained with green, but it's okay. It's okay. No worries. That's the good thing about this medium. It's so forgiving. I think think I'm going to do this a little different. Like I'm gonna go ahead and do yellow, and then I add the orangey. I'm not sure if that's how I did it in the other one, but that's what I'm gonna do now. There. Janet said, I am best at using pencils, but I love the results with alcohol markers or single-sided books, then shade over with pencils. Yes, I just don't like how it feels. When you're putting the pencils on top, I don't like how it feels. And I might be like OCD or something because that feeling is icky to me. And I can't go on. So I might have some sort of OCD. Janet, it is a really nice method. I am trying with water media, but I'm going to learn more in my sketchbooks first. This Janet says, yeah. I think that's the best way to learn. Is just try it in something that you know that if you don't like it, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Nothing's gonna happen. Did you get fabulous results in everything? Oh, thank you. You're so nice you think that. Okay, let's do this. I want a clean, firm tip for this. Um, Dana says, so sorry since I arrived late. I didn't see what book you're working on. I am working on this book. Hold on, I took the jacket off. I'm working on this book. It's called A Forest Diary with Little Twins by Hanasaki Taro. It's a beautiful book. It's a Japanese book. I got it from Amazon Japan. When I was able to order from other Amazons, right now I'm unable to do that. After you get file, okay, you already read that. Also, you enable my glitter pens purchase. Yes, I did. I hope you enjoying it. I used them early in the page that I finished before I started this one. Okay. Should I add a little bit of red like I did to the other one, like over here, like to make him more of a blood oranges? Okay. That red is it's screaming red. Okay. There. Now this should be a lemon. I have a big mess in here. Let's see. Dana says, ah, yes, I got that one. Love it. Yes. Auntie Chris says, Jeanette, have you watched any watercolors on YouTube? Look for Christy Rice and Painting and Chocolate, I think. Okay, Auntie Chris said they don't do coloring books, but they are great for technique. Christy is very free and bold, and the other one is more controlled and realistic. Okay, I said I'm going to do this lemon, so I'm going to do the mix of lemon that I did over here. But I'm going to start with, has such a mess, with this yellow. You know, I wonder, with this yellow, and I'm going to add a touch of this one. And let's mix it together. Put a little bit. Okay. And let's add more of this one. I gotta create an abstract watercolor by Kate Rebecca Leach. I never heard of her. Oh gosh, something got in my eye. I haven't seen that one. You have to let us know how you like it. Yes. Okay. And let's do this yellow. The rest is done with pencils. Oh man, something got in my eye. Okay, let's do the leaves. Janet said, I used to teach watercolor techniques as a part of an art course to year 7 students at school, but I seem to have forgotten all I knew. I was 30 years ago, hoping I will return. Yeah, I'm sure that if you start doing it again, it'll come back to you. Um, let's do a little bit of water, like and I'm gonna advise you to wear gloves when you're doing this because as you can see, I already smeared some color in here. But that's gonna get covered with my pencil, so I'm not to worry, but just be careful because you don't want to smear it all over. Um, Dana says I always make such a mess with oil pastels. Yes. Uh, Sarah says I can't believe how speedy these things are. Yep, they're very fast. Let me see. Let me get this thing right here because I'm smearing things. And these I don't mind because you can see they're not mixing well. They're kind of patchy, but that's okay because I'm going to come back with pencils and make it look like water. So it's all right. And I don't want to mess things up. Mm. Ooh, 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 I'm coming out of, this thing is falling on me. Mm. Helen, hi Helen. Nice to see you here. Jenna says they are very fun to use. Yeah. And Sarah says, how long before I can add pencils? I would say give it a couple hours. Let them dry out. Let them cure. Are you at your mom's, Helen? Let me see. No, I just came back, says Helen. Okay. And then don't use waxy paper, waxy pencils on top. Use a harder pencil. I'm going to move this like this and see if you guys can see it so I can work on this section. Mm. Turn it. Ellen says she just came back. We had a little tipple in the yard. She's only 5 minutes down the road. That's nice. Oil pastels will be good for Erie paper, I reckon. I would think so. I would think so. I don't know how I'm gonna do my page for Jess, but I was thinking of adding things to it, like adding a vine or something on the wall, just doing more than what is there. I do love that page. All pastels are that's the beauty of all pastels. All pastels are good in almost everything. I haven't met a paper that doesn't take all pastels well. Okay, so that is that. Let me pick up all my mess. I have such a huge mess in here, so these ones are good. These ones are good. Which page did you get, Adria? I got the chapter 2 page. It's a double spread. So let's see how, I don't know how I go about her dress. Let's try to erase some of this mess that I made. You see? What did I do with my brush? What did I do with my brush? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. Oh, we're almost at the 2 hour. I'm doing 2 pages St. Margaret's Day off and the art easel overlooking the bridge. That's the one that I wanted. That's the one. That was my second choice though. So did you get that one after? like it's second time, because I told Jess that if nobody had taken that one, I would want it. I would want that one. But I'm doing a double page spread, and I looked at the ones that she has left, and I don't know if I want to do those. So I think I'm good now. Good. Okay. We're gonna leave it at that. We finish. Oh, let me see. Where is it? Where did we? Oh, I put it over here. So let me go bring the other page. I think it dried out. So we finished this one. Let's lift up this. It was your first option. Oh, I'm glad you got it, because that's a beautiful page. It was my second option. We finished this one, and it's looking good. The crown looks really good. The eyes got fixed. This one's looking good. And I think I can close it now. And then we started on this one, which I'm going to continue working on. I'm going to go ahead and leave this paper in here. Actually, do I have another piece of paper? I think I have another piece of paper that I can put in between, so it doesn't get messed up. Thank you for being here, Sarah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I really enjoyed this Sunday fun day. We did have fun. We learned so much. We enjoyed the company of everyone that came. I loved it. And, well, thank you for coming, Helen. So we'll talk again on Wednesday, and we'll hang out on Wednesday. In the meantime, have fun, enjoy what you're doing, and just have fun coloring. You know, let's just remember why we do what we do, and let's make it as something that we enjoy and not as a job. Well, thank you, Mimi, for being here. I'm glad you learned a lot. We will talk later. Have fun. Bye. Ciao.